I were planting far out to the forest's edge.
Oh, you're done then?
Aye, farm is seated. Boys asleep?
They will be soon.
Pray now for a fair summer.
Aye.
You well today?
I am. It is a rabbit.
Oh, is it? Indian Jonathan's trap.
No. She walked into the house this afternoon. I found her sitting in a corner like she'd come for a visit.
It's a good sign, walking in.
Pray God. It hurts my heart to strip her. Poor rabbit.
It's well seasoned.
I took great care. She's tender.
Aye. I think we'll see green fields soon. Warm as blood beneath the clouds.
That's well.
Crop is good on by George Jacobs' heifer. Would that please you?
Aye, it would.
I mean to please you, Elizabeth.
I know it, John. Oh!
From the continent when you go foot by foot dropping sea.
It must be.
On Sunday, let you come with me and walk the farm together. It's winter in here yet. I've seen such a load of flowers on the earth. Lilacs have a purple smell, I think. Lilacs smell like fall. Massachusetts is a beauty in the spring.
Aye, it is.
I think you're sad again. Are you?
It's just you come so late. I thought you'd gone to Salem this afternoon.
Why? I have no business inside.
You did speak of going earlier this week.
Thought better of it since.
Mary Warren's there today.
Oh, why'd you let her? You heard me forbid her go to Salem anymore.
I couldn't stop her.
It's a fault. It's a fault, Elizabeth. You are the mistress here, not Mary Warren.
She frightened all my strength away.
How may that mouse frighten you? You are the only...
It is a mouse no more! I forbid her go, and she raises up her chin like the daughter of a prince and says, I must go to Salem, Goody Proctor. I am an official of the court.
Court? What court?
Aye. It is a proper court they have now. They sent 4 judges out of Boston, she says, weighty magistrates of the general court. And at the head sits the deputy governor of the province.
Why, she's mad.
I would to God she were. There'll be 14 people in the jail now, she says. And they'll be tried. And they have the power to hang them too, she says.
Ah, but they never
And
hang.
the deputy governor promised hanging if they'll not confess, John. The town's gone wild, I think. She speak of Abigail, and I thought she were safe to hear her. Abigail brings the other girls into the court, and where she walks, the crowd will part like the sea for Israel. Then folks are brought before them, and if they scream and howl and fall to the floor, the person's clapped in jail for bewitching them.
Oh, it is a black mischief.
I think you should go to Salem, John. I think so. You must tell them that it is a fraud.
Aye, it is. It is sure.
Let you go to Ezekiel Cheever, he knows you well, and tell him what she told you last week in her uncle's house. She said it had naught to do with witchcraft, did she not?
Aye, she did. She did.
God forbid you keep that from them. I think they must be told.
Aye, they must. They must. It is a wonder to believe her.
I would go to Salem now, John. Let you go tonight.
I'll think on it.
You cannot keep it.
I know I cannot keep it. I say I will think on it.
Good then. Let you think on it.
I'm only wondering how I may prove what she told me, Elizabeth. I'm no witnesses. If the girl's a saint now, I think it not easy to prove she's fraud. The town gone so silly. Told delivered to me in a room alone. I have no proof of it.
You were alone with her?
For a moment alone. Aye.
Why, that is not as you...
For a moment, I say. The others come in soon after.
Good then. Do as you wish.
Woman, I'll not have your suspicion anymore.
I have
I'll
none.
not have it.
And let you not earn it.
You doubt me yet.
John, if it were not Abigail that you must hurt, would you falter now? I think not.
Now look, you...
I see what I see, John.
You will not judge me more, Elizabeth. I have good reason to think before I charge fraud on Abigail, and I will think of it. Let you look to your own improvement before you go to judge your husband anymore. I have forgot Abigail.
And I!
Spare. You forgive nothing and forget nothing. Learn charity, woman. I have gone tiptoe around this house all 7 months since she is gone. I have not moved from there to there without, I think, to please you, and still an everlasting funeral marches round your heart. You cannot speak, but I am doubted, judged for lies as though I come into a court when I come into this house.
John, you were not open with me. You saw her with the crowd.
Please,
You said
I
that.
speak no more, Elizabeth.
John, I am only trying.
No more! I roared you down when you first told me your suspicion. But I wilted. Like a Christian, I confessed. Confessed. Some dream I had must have mistaken you for God that day, but you're not. You're not. Let you remember it. Let you look sometimes for the goodness in me and judge me not.
I do not judge you. The magistrate sits in your heart that judges you. I never thought you but a good man, John. Only somewhat bewildered.
Oh, Elizabeth, your justice would freeze beer. How do you go to Salem when I forbid it? Do you mock me? I'll put you up to dare leave this house again.
Sick, Mr. Proctor, pray hurt me not. The insides are all shuttered. I've been at the proceedings all day, sir.
And what of these proceedings here? When will you proceed to keep the house that you are paid £9 a year to do, my wife not wholly well?
I did a gift for you today, Lady Proctor. I had to sit long hours in a chair and pass the time by sewing.
Why, thank you. It is a fair comment.
We all must love each other now, Lady Proctor.
Oh, indeed. Indeed we must.
I'll get up early in the morning to clean the house. I must sleep now.
Mary, is it true? There'll be 14 women arrested?
No, sir. There'll be 39 now.
Why, she's weeping. What ails you, child?
Lydia Osborne hang.
Hang? Hang, you said?
Aye.
The deputy governor will permit it?
He sentenced her, he must. But not Sarah Good, for Sarah Good confessed his sin.
Confess to what?
He sometimes made a compact with Lucifer. He wrote her name in his little black book with her blood. And that she bound herself to torture Christians until God's thrown down. And that we all must worship hell forevermore.
But surely you know what a shabber she is. Did you tell them that?
Mr. Proctor, an open court junior, choked us all to death.
Choke.
She set her spirit out.
Oh, very sure.
She tried to kill me many times, Lady Proctor.
Why, I never heard you mention that before.
I never knew it before. I never knew anything before. When she comes into the court, I say to myself, I must not accuse this woman. She sleeps in ditches and is so very old and poor. Then she sits there, denying and denying. And I feel a misty coldness climbing up my back. And the skin on my skull begins to creep, and I feel a clamp around my neck and I cannot breathe air. And then I hear a voice, a screaming voice, and it were my voice.